Hello everyone, welcome to Eden Village Camp. My name's Simone, I'm the director here. I'm sorry you couldn't be here in person, but I am excited to show you around camp anyway. And we are in front of our farm right now, which is kind of like the heartbeat of Eden Village Camp. Eden Village is an organic farm-to-table summer camp. There is no camp like ours. We focus on back to the land practices, a Jewish spirituality, a culture of kindness, and we do organic farm-to-table camping. So I'm really excited to show you. Let's start by checking out the farm. Our farm is about just an acre and a half, and we grow about 8,000 pounds of food a summer. When you enter, there are two distinct sides. So this side is our production field, and this side is our permaculture field. Permaculture is a theory of farming and living where different plants give energy and nourishment to other plants, so you get to do a bit less work. Over here on this side, we're growing a lot of our herbs for one of our herbalism programs, and we're teaching campers how to identify these plants and make different medicines and things out of them. Here we are in the middle of our Jewish calendar bed. We have 12 different beds, each representing a different Jewish month. Right now we're in Av, and so we plant strawberries for Tu B'Av, sweetness, and rhubarb for Tisha B'Av, which is bitter. So we can teach campers about the holidays through what we're planting in that bed. You can see that we plant flowers everywhere. This is because we harvest flowers all the time. We harvest them for Shabbat. All the campers come and they harvest so that we have a different bouquet on every single table. And they also harvest different herbs so that we have spice bundles for Havdalah. We're in the production part of our fields now. So this is the kale and chard. We've got flowers, strawberries, blueberries, cucumbers. We just harvested 300 pounds of cucumbers this morning. So we call this our free vending machine. Campers are empowered to just come in and snack all the time. And they can tell when it's time to snack based on these little wood cookies. So if it's red, it's like, okay, hold on, that's not quite ready yet. And if it's green, it means go ahead, definitely snack on that. It's tomato season. They're so delicious, and we have about 15 varieties of tomatoes, I think. It's amazing to just come here. You just walk around and you see campers with shirts full of like cherry tomatoes. Tomato season is a really exciting time. At Eden Village, we've got 5 core specialties. We've got farming, crafting, primitive skills, music, and culinary arts. So those are the things that we think make us quite unique. And then we have like all the things that other camps have too. So over there, you'll see that we've got a basketball court, tennis courts up there, and batting cages, and a climbing wall. We do boating and swimming, and lots of things that you will find at other camps. But our core specialties we think are pretty unique. I want to show you our art space. In our art room, we focus less on fine arts and more on lifelong crafting skills. We have a ceramic studio, we've got wheels and a kiln. We have a whole bunch of sewing machines, and we teach campers how to make their own clothes or backpacks or bags or things like this. We do jewelry making, mosaics with old ceramic pieces. And this is our dining hall. It translates to House of Abundance. The food is one of the best parts about Eden Village Camp. It is all consciously sourced, all organic, from scratch, kosher, really good food. So we have a full-time baker making our bread every morning. We have fresh bread. We have a full-time pastry chef that's making all of our desserts and snacks and things like that. We have meat once a week. We have pasture-raised chicken, kosher. We have fish twice a week. They come from day boats, sustainably harvested in Boston. Our eggs are also pasture-raised, organic. We also always have an equal gluten-free option, a vegan option, a gluten-free vegan option. That's the same food that everyone else is eating. This is our dining hall. This is where we eat. If you're not into the main food, we bring out pasta or like a salad for campers that are not used to eating the food that we're serving. A lot of times that's coming from our farm. Okay, welcome to our farmer's kitchen. This is our culinary arts space. And in here, we're teaching campers how to make the food that we kind of serve at camp. So we teach preservation, fermentation, how to make breads, how to make pastas, how to make ice creams, how to make different breakfast foods and dinner foods and soup. We also have bulk bins, so we're teaching campers how to use bulk bins and pick out like whatever rices or the different beans that they need and how to process those and use those. It smells so good in here right now.
Oh, melted chocolate.
This is the pool. We have swimming lessons for the younger half of our campers. So your schedule just includes swim lessons. And after that, if you'd like to have a swim lesson, you can sign up for it. You can sign up for about 4 hours of swimming a day if that's what you want. Or you can just sign up to like play pool games and things like that if you're a little bit older. Welcome to our lake. This is our lake over here. We've got canoes and kayaks and stand-up paddle boards and sailboats and tubes and a gigantic swan to hang out in. We play lots of games on the lake. We are coming up on our primitive skills space, our survival space. We're teaching campers different skills that they could use to survive in the wilderness. So that's building fire, know how to make cordage, which is rope that's made from bark. You need to know how to carve or whittle. So using a knife, we teach them how to make spoons and forks and knives, shelter building, identification, compass work, knot work, wild foraging, learning how to identify different foods that you can eat and what you can make out of them and things like that. We've got 3 different kinds of animals at Eden Village. We've got bees and chickens and goats. And campers get to take care of all 3 if they want to. So if you want to, campers will come in and they'll get one of those big white bee suits and they'll learn how to open up the hives and harvest honey and beeswax so we can make candles for Shabbat out of our beeswax. And our honey we use and we eat, and it's so sweet and delicious. Okay, welcome to Chicken Land. Here are our chickens. We have about 15 chickens right now, and they are laying eggs all the time. So campers can come in here in the morning and they help harvest the eggs and make sure that they're well fed. Our chickens are really comfortable going all over the place here. So they don't lay necessarily in one place. Every morning feels like an egg hunt, which is kind of fun. And now we're coming into goat land. We've got 4 milking goats, and these goats need, first of all, they need a lot of love. So if you are an animal lover, you've come to the right place. This is the place where your love is just the most warmly received. These goats love having friends. Come on in here. We are in the milking parlor right now. This is where we milk our goats, and they pop up here, they put their head through here, and our campers brush them and feed them and milk them. And we do a couple different things with the milk from our goats. So we make cheeses and yogurts, and we've even made ice creams and goat milk soap, and basically anything the campers can think of to do with it, that's what we'll do with it. So welcome inside one of the bunks. This is actually our youngest boy's bunk. Come on in. So our average bunk is about 12 campers, and we have 3 staff in every bunk. They live in this room with the campers, and all the campers get cubby space and their own bed. But you can see every bunk has a guitar and a ukulele so that the campers can learn guitar and ukulele. Like I said, we've got guitars and ukuleles in every bunk, and we're really good at teaching guitar and ukulele. I've learned it. I thought I was never gonna learn an instrument, but our music specialists here are really amazing. And that's kind of the same for all of our specialists. Anybody that's teaching one of our program areas, that's their profession. That's like what they're doing outside of camp, and so they come here with just huge infusions And they're teaching through a Jewish spiritual lens, also each one of our specialties. We're learning guitar so we can make music. We can make music for our after meal blessings, and it's the campers that are getting up and singing and rocking out. This is our apothecary. I wish you could smell it in here because it smells amazing. Like so many different herbs. Just check out all of these herbs along the walls. These are the things that the campers are using, and a lot of them we harvested from our farm or our forest. You can see over here we've got soaps drying, we've got syrups being made, all of these oils that the campers have made. There's ear oils and salves and lotions and medicinal teas and tinctures and sunscreen and deodorants. It feels like Harry Potter world in here. It's like a lot of potions and bringing things together to create the combination that you're looking for. So here we are at one of Eden Village's newest additions, which is our climbing wall. We've got a Jacob's ladder, so you can climb from rung to rung with the help of a friend. An obstacle course in the sky that you need the help of a friend, so we'll send 2 campers up at a time to kind of conquer these ones. And we place their goals at the top. We'll put like a piece of paper at the top for them to grab to be like, yeah, I did it. This is another thing that you can choose as one of your options. So if you want to be here for a couple hours a day, that option exists for you. Up there we've got archery. That's another thing that you can decide to do as much as you want or as little as you want. And campers are also using archery as a spiritual practice, centering and taking aim and coming towards something that they want in their lives, and also just getting good at archery. It's also just really fun. Yes! Over here, this is our orchard. Over camp, we've got 100 fruit trees, and every day there's a drash that says that you should say 100 blessings. There's 100 blessings that you could say in a day, and that's really what Eden Village is about. It's about cultivating joy and excitement over things that otherwise in our regular life we might just look over and take for granted. I know that it's changed me forever. I've been here for 8 years, and I hope to be here for many, many more. I hope that you call me with your questions. I want to talk to you and see you in person. Hanging out this way is just not enough. So give us a call. Let us connect. It was great having a tour with you today, and I hope to give a tour to you in person soon. Take care.